Welcome to another weekly forecast. Ciao a tutti. This is Linda Sochi Avalos, and I am so glad to be here with you live again. It's been, I want to say, 3 weeks. I was on an amazing adventure, vacation, and let's say pilgrimage with my grandmother and a very good friend of mine. Went to Italy. And before I even continue, I want to confirm that you can hear me. So I am going to check the page on my phone. And it looks like we're good. Let's see here. Yeah, perfect. Awesome. So thank you so much for watching. If you're watching live, if you're watching the replay, whenever you're watching, this is Sunday, November 19th, and this is a weekly forecast for November 20th for the whole week. I realized after I posted the last video of the weekly forecast that I did not pull any angel cards. I was like, how did I how did I forget that? So stay tuned for a lot of pictures I'll be posting. If you follow me on Instagram, it's basically my whole name, Linda Sochi Avalos, linda.sochi.avalos on Instagram. And you could see, like, I've started posting, or if you follow me on Facebook as well. So I'm really excited. I'm not going to say to be back. I'm really sad to be back. I am happy and I'm grateful and I'm blessed. Nonetheless, I actually cried when the plane landed back in Los Angeles. I wanted to be in Italy, so my hashtag is wake me up when I'm in Rome. Wake me up when I'm in Rome. So this week, I'm not going to talk too much about that, but please stay posted, stay tuned for more pictures coming up. I did a little mini photo shoot. Literally, when I say photo shoot, I just took a dress out there that I thought was really cute. Well, beautiful, not just cute. And I took some pictures at an amazing hotel that I was staying at. And it was with my phone, which is one of my new phones. I have an LG. I don't have a phone, which I love and will rave about all the time. So moving into this week, what is going on this week? Well, obviously, if you're in the United States, you celebrate Thanksgiving. So, or you maybe you don't, I don't know, but we celebrate it here in the US of good old A. And a lot of schools are not in session this week. Some schools that are in session, they're getting out early. And everyone's not really in the holiday season yet. There are some stations that are already playing the Christmas music. So if you're not there yet, it's all good. It's not easy to get into the spirit, the holiday spirit, in a place where we're still getting 70 degree weather and we don't have 4 seasons. We have like 2 seasons. But even if you have 4 seasons and you're just not feeling the holiday spirit mood, it's all good. Usually people kick in after Thanksgiving. By Wednesday, everyone's like, oh my gosh, I have to cook, and everyone runs to the store. So that's always funny. So what's going on this week? So week 47. This is week 47 of the year 2017. And what do we have going on? We have the 4 and the 7 as far as the numerology breaks down to an 11, and the 11 breaks down to a number 2. So I'm going to be talking a little bit more about that energy. I want to go into what we recently had as far as the moon phases go. So we just had a new moon yesterday. If you tune into that, if you're just starting to tune into that, the new moon was yesterday, Saturday, November 18th. I had a workshop and I was really, really happy to go really deep with one of my clients. And I'm really excited to see I'm really excited if you're watching. I'm really excited to see your transformation because I know it's going to be awesome. And either way, get ready for a transformation. The new moon was in Scorpio. So as far as the astrology goes, that's where we're going into. If you are a Scorpio, then you're either celebrating a birthday, or if you have a moon rising Scorpio, then this is going to be also intense for you. No matter what sign you are, this new moon was or is bringing in the energy of going deep, deep within a transformation, and not so much like just moving. It's a transformation of a lot of inner stuff. Could be outer stuff as well, like I mentioned, like it could be moving and tangible things, but it's a lot of inner transformation. It's a lot of letting go of fears, things that you've been saying, I really want to let go of. I really, really want to just not do this anymore. I don't want to continue this habit any longer. That is what's going on. Just that transformation. So if you've been having intense dreams lately, it could have been what seems like a nightmare. And all the only thing nightmares are is it's kind of like a wake-up call, like your body, your mind, as it is processing all the information and all your thoughts and what you see and what you're feeling. It calls to your attention something that you need to know. Like, hey, by the way, this is an issue, and the only way we're going to get your attention is by scaring you, quote unquote, via a nightmare. So that's what sometimes nightmares are. We're not going to go too much into that psychology of it. But so pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to your thoughts, pay attention to your feelings. What's going on? Yes, we're moving into the holiday season intensely this week. Everyone's already talking about Black Friday sales. There's commercials, there's stuff on the radio. There's our emails are getting inundated with Black Friday now, or check out the specials beforehand. And so it's creeping up on us. It's not a surprise. It's that time of year. Again, if you live in the US of A. If you don't live in USA, if you're in Canada, I know that you celebrate it differently. If you're in another part of the world, this is the moment that, or the week that brings us into the holiday season. And my biggest, my most favorite holiday is Thanksgiving. It's actually Thanksgiving because of the gratitude and just thinking about being grateful for all the blessings in my life brings some tears to my eyes. Like, I'm very, very blessed and I'm very, very grateful. And that's what I want to make sure that I share that with you. Not my blessings or my gratitude, of course I am, but I want you to focus on that this week. Focus on your gratitude, not just because it's only Thanksgiving or we're going into the holiday spirit or the season. Go this season into that focus of, where can I be grateful? What am I grateful for? Even if you wake up in the morning and you're like, my life sucks, or I don't like my life, or I'm not happy with where I am, you have the power to change it, even though you may think you're freaking crazy right now. What are you talking about? Just, it starts with changing your mind, because we know the definition of insanity, right? Do you know the definition of insanity? It is doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting a different result, right? So if every day I break my eggs and I'm making breakfast and I'm cracking the egg yolk and I'm expecting poached eggs, it's never gonna happen. Yeah, it's never gonna happen. One, because that's not how you make poached eggs, and two, because yeah, that just doesn't gonna work. So the definition of insanity. So where are you a little insane in your life? We're all insane because we have our beliefs, because we have our truths, and because we don't want to change, or because we do want to change and we think we know how, but we keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, which brings us back to insanity. So focusing this week and going into the holiday season of, where can I be grateful? You know what? I'm grateful that I just have 2 feet. I'm grateful that I have all my toes. I'm grateful that I have nail polish that I can put on my nails. I'm grateful that it was just 5 people that pissed me off versus 10, or that nobody cut me off. Whatever it is that you need to tell yourself to get into the gratitude spirit, just focus on that. Just focus on that. So that's definitely something that I want to share with you. All right, so the moon phases I just shared with you, going deep, inner transformation. It's going to be going into not just today, not just yesterday because we had the new moon, but the next couple days. It could be a week, it could be the next 6 months. Usually, new moons. I'm going to take a deep breath. Came too fast. So it might not be overnight because change doesn't happen. I mean, change does happen overnight. But transformations don't always happen overnight. It always takes more than just one night, one thought. So, moon phases, numerology. Let's go back into numerology. Number 2, this week I mentioned this is week 47. We're entering week 47, and that breaks down to a number 11 and then breaks down to a number 2. So, number 2 in numerology is about friendship and peace and harmony. And so this is the time to, wait, hold on. My phone's not ringing, but I'm going to call somebody. This is what you need to do this week. Call people and tell them, maybe you want to sing to them. Like I call my mom and I'm like, I just call to say I love you. And that's what this week is all about. Am I being cheesy right now? Maybe a little bit. Do people like cheesy? Yeah, they do. Yeah, we do, because you know what? A lot of people don't pick up the phone anymore because they're too busy like texting or, I mean, I'm not going to lie. I'm not a big fan of texting, but I do it because it's a social norm and that's how people communicate nowadays. But I prefer a phone call. Call me and say, hey, I was thinking about you today. How are you? How are you feeling? How are you doing? What are you doing this Thanksgiving? If you haven't seen a friend and you know that they don't have family in this area, in your area, invite them over for dinner, maybe a movie, maybe just to catch up, whatever it is. Maybe it is just a text that says, hey, I thought about you this week, hope you're well. All right, peace out. It doesn't have to be a full-blown social interaction, but just let people know this is the week of friendship and peace and harmony. So if you have been, let's say, for instance, family, right? This is a big week for family because this is when family gets together for the Thanksgiving time. And we're noticing how sometimes family, we don't always get along with everyone in our family. Let's call it what it is. Let's keep it real, right? We don't. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. And so some things are left unsaid, some things are never said. And so there's grudges, there's resentments, there's anger, there's sadness, there's turmoil, there's just ickiness and like, oh, I don't want to be here. And sometimes there isn't. Of course, there's the spectrum. On what spectrum are you? What part of the spectrum are you on? And so this is a time where just come together, have a meal together, be grateful that you have a family, because some people don't have families. Some people live in different parts of the world and don't have families, or whether they grew up maybe as foster children and they don't have, whatever it is. Family doesn't mean it's always blood related. And I'm sure you know that already. So it could be your best friend, it could be a coworker, whatever it is. But this is that week where you just either bury the hatchet or you call a truce and you just say, you know what, I'm going to be peaceful this week. I'm going to be focusing on what I'm grateful for. And I'm grateful I have my life. I'm grateful I have another Thanksgiving. I'm grateful that I have my family. I might not see my entire family. Trying to not get teary-eyed. This is my first Thanksgiving without one of my brothers. So, what are you grateful for? So, happy Thanksgiving, of course, and just keep that in mind. And you want to foster healthy relationships. I'm trying not to cry here. I do have a tissue, yay. Bear with me here, bear with me. Yeah, so maybe some of you lost loved ones this year. And it might be difficult for you. And that's okay, because you know what? This is a year where you get to still live. You get to still take another deep breath, and you still get to live another experience, another moment, another laugh. Wow. I didn't think I was going to get this. I didn't even think I was going to get emotional. Okay, so being grateful. What are you grateful for? Um, segue into the angels. I was thinking about my brother. So my family, we have a little pin that we carry that has a little stone on my mom and my sisters and whatnot. And coming back from Italy, today I was thinking, oh my gosh, I didn't take my little pin with me. And so next time I go on vacation or wherever I'm traveling around, I'm going to take him with me. So it's just like, hey, brother, you didn't get a chance to come here, but I'm living vicariously. You're living vicariously through me. So I'm going to take my little pin with me now when I go places. So segueing into angels. So that is my little angel pin story. So let's pull some cards for this week. We have November 20th, which is Monday and Tuesday. That's going to be the first card. And I am pulling from the Power deck, Archangel Power deck from Doreen Virtue. So we have that. And you know what? I'm just going to go there and focus on that energy. And hopefully you can see this card. It's the Empress card. So the Empress card is actually a number card. And so that's a major arcana. This is a tarot deck. She is basically coming through as far as communication. If there's something that you need to get off your chest, if there's something that you need to make sure other people, like let's say at work, you need to speak your mind, something's been bothering you. This is the week. This is the week to go ahead and make sure that you make that appointment with your boss or with your coworker or with your friend, your sister, your sibling, your best friend, whoever that is, parent, child, sister, brother, and just kind of clear out the air. If you know Thanksgiving's coming and you really don't want any drama, then you just talk about it before, privately. There's no need to dish out the dirty laundry on Facebook or on Instagram or any other social media. Just call them up, like I said, privately. You don't have to sing the song, but you can call them up and just say, hey, let's just kind of call a truce, or, this is how I feel and this is how you feel. Can we at least agree to disagree? I don't know how many times that has saved me from having a full-blown, just heated discussion, argument. Not even discussion, argument. It's just saying, you know what? Well, I agree to disagree. I'm okay with you understanding that. I see your point of view. You see my point of view, and we just still have our own points of view. So that is Monday, Tuesday. Let's go into Wednesday, Thursday of this week. And you know what? Yes, for those of you watching, if this is not your first time, I forgot to say the protective prayer. So let's go ahead and say it now. God, protect me with the white light of the Holy Spirit. All negative energy that I'm carrying from this life, from any past lives, in all directions of time and space, let it be released now into the white light of the Holy Spirit. Just taking a deep breath in, calling Archangel Michael, calling Archangel Raphael to come forward and to just start working on us individually, right? Definitely. Love that. Okay, so Wednesday, Thursday. Oh, it's another major arcana card. It is Archangel Jeremiel, which is the wheel. So this is a card. And it says new beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. Well, this is interesting because the first thing that's coming up for me that I'm hearing is, again, that transformational new moon that we just had in Scorpio that is bringing new changes. Remember I said that if there is old fears or something you're just tired of dealing with, this is going to be end of that identity. You're finally getting like, hey, you know what? That is not going to serve me a purpose any longer. That's not getting me anywhere, having that habit. How about I actually change one little thing this week in that particular aspect of my life, whether it's family, whether it's social, whether it's financial. Yeah, you want to get a head start. Actually, I'm gonna mention that now. You probably want to get a head start if you buy Christmas gifts. One thing I'm going to mention going into a little bit of the astrology is we're having a Mercury retrograde in December, December 5th to December, I think it's the 20th or something like that. Don't quote me on the dates, but it's early December. So if you are thinking about buying or purchasing things online, I highly, highly, highly suggest and recommend that you purchase things before the Mercury retrograde starts. Mercury retrograde has to deal with, obviously, Mercury, which is all about, it's going to get technical, the technical stuff. So the last thing you want is your gifts don't get there in time and glitches. If you do not take heed and you've watched this video, don't get mad when your stuff doesn't come in, okay? Because you have been warned. Caveat, caveat, caveat. So order early. Order early. Get your Christmas shopping done. Or how about you go shop locally? That always helps you. Okay, so that's Wednesday and Thursday. Going deep, notice your dreams, notice your thoughts, notice the people that are coming into your life. Obviously, it's Thanksgiving, the wheel. Maybe you're going to start a new beginning in your relationships that you've had a hard time with, whether it's family or social or romantic, what have you. And then let's go to the weekend. Woo-hoo. I don't know about you, but Friday, Saturday, Sunday after Thanksgiving is like the best weekend ever. Just because it's just so, like, nothing to do. You can do what you want. People are on vacation. There's no traffic. And you just eat leftovers and you can watch movies. And if it's cold, you snuggle up on your couch or in bed or what. Oh, just deliciousness for life. I'm sorry, but it just is. And I'm not sorry. All right, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday. All right, so we have Queen of Raphael. And if you look closely, when these were done, these were made, this is actually, I think this is Louise. No, it's not Louise Hay. She has in this deck certain people from Hay House. And she has one, but it's not her. That is Louise Hay, but this is not Louise Hay. So Archangel Raphael says, follow your heart. I just posted on my Instagram and my Facebook, follow your heart, new moon. A love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because you're going to be just relaxing and vegging and you're going to be not on the go, 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 go. This is the time where Archangel Raphael is like, what? I'm going to sneak up right in the mix with your permission. And I'm going to start working on you because you've been way too stressed. It's okay to say it. You are. Yeah. Especially if you live in a metropolis like I do, like Los Angeles. Or if like you live in New York or Chicago or Florida. It's been a crazy year. And we're finally hitting the home stretch of the year being over. So how about you do a little bit of self-care and not feel guilty about it? Okay? Queen of Raphael is like, yes, please. Yes, please. How about we take care of ourselves? Dolphins are in the background. I feel like it's just going to be a little bit more peaceful and harmonious. Archangel Raphael is also the archangel that deals with relationships. So going back into the numerology of peace and harmony and fostering healthy relationships. That is a hashtag this week, fostering healthy relationships. Remember, your other hashtag is obviously gratitude. And follow your heart. Follow your heart this week. It's go deep. Go deep. Go deep or go home. Go big or go home, right? So what transformations are you thinking about in your life? I really want to hear about it. I really want to hear about your journey. Please stay tuned. Please stay posted for I'm going to be compiling all my pictures from Italy, and it's about over 2,500. Yeah. And I'm going to make a video, so bear with me on the time, but I am going to be doing a lot of stuff. I have a new website. I'm relaunching a website. So I have my website. It's up, lindaavalos.com. You might have already been there. But I'm constructing another one, and we're just, switching it over. So it's going to look completely different very soon. I'm really excited. My coach is like, don't do Black Friday. She didn't say that, but I'm pretty sure she's going to say that. So, and that's okay. I'm not worried. But it's coming, so stay tuned. And I might have maybe a Black Friday special, or 2 or 3. So I am sending you so much love. I'm sending you so many angels. I'm sending you good vibes. I'm sending you just amazingness this week. Remember, my hashtag is, this week for me is wake me up when I'm in Rome. Forward to going back to Italy, and it might be sooner than, I don't know, we'll see. Stay tuned. All right, everyone. Have an amazing week. Happy Thanksgiving. I'll be posting throughout the week, and I would love to hear from you. So like, share, subscribe. Love. Kisses to you. Ciao, ciao.